Chris Monroe, the newest of Charlie's Angels. They tell me she can do anything.
The contestants are getting ready. Cheryl Ladd, for instance. Each and every one of them. The bowling competition took place earlier in a simply beautiful scene set, high above the cliffs overlooking Malibu. They constructed the bowling lanes, and we're going to highlight what happened during the competition for you. Cheryl Ladd, so lovely, so versatile, can do anything except bowl. And poor Cheryl knew it after that one. The head bowed. She got some cheers from the competition because of her failure, and she knew that was the case. Okay, folks, we're ready for the player introduction. The event, the running relay. To be introduced first, a team of stars with shows on the ABC network. First, from the Bronx, New York, and the star of Laverne and Shirley, Penny Marshall. Second, the newest of Charlie's Angels, Cheryl Ladd. Third, Christy McNichol from Burbank, California. Fourth, the finest cheerleader in the history of Erasmus Hall High School, the best busboy ever at the Laurel and the Pines Hotel in Jersey, the captain of the ABC team, Gabe Kaplan. From Westchester, New York, and Princeton University, Parker Stevenson. From Long Beach, New York, Billy Bristol. From Brooklyn, New York, Chris DeRose.
Okay, Bruce, getting ready for the 880-yard relay. This being a little different, not only because of the competition, but also because the relay itself is a little bit unorthodox. So why don't you explain to us and break it down?
Okay, Telly, the blue dots are the passing zones for each lane. Now, there's 7 runners on a team, 3 women, 4 men. Now, the first 6 runners have to run 110 yards. The last runner, 220 yards. So he's got his work cut out for him. And for the call of the race, let's go to Howard Cosell.
Thank you very much, Brucey. And there's an interesting strategy development. The race about to begin. Penny Marshall inside lane, Lyle Wagner middle lane, and Lance Kerwin outside lane. Staggered start, as you could all see. The strategy, Gabe Kaplan of ABC using his 3 ladies on the first 3 legs, saving the best for last as he sees it. We're coming to the end here of the first lap. A big lead maintained by Lance Kerwin. Lyle Wagner, however, struggling a bit. Penny Marshall didn't do that badly. Look at Cheryl Ladd. An easy, loping stride, Bruce.
She's looking awfully good, that's for sure. But you have to remember, the 2 women now running for ABC are still with the other runners. And so all the strong runners are still coming up. They're in great shape.
That's the key. Jimmy MacArthur handed a nice lead to Karen Kay, but Karen Kay is struggling. Christy McNichol is moving up. Karen Kay laboring terribly. Patrick Duffy maintaining a nice lead for NBC as he passes on. But here goes Gabe Kaplan. Gabe Kaplan is racing against Belinda Montgomery and Adrienne Barbeau, and his tactics begin to work, Bruce. Gabe Kaplan takes the lead. He passes off right there to Parker Stevenson. Parker Stevenson racing against Dan Haggerty. NBC is second. CBS trails the field. And Stevenson building up the lead on Big Dan, Bruce.
What happened to Dan there? After that first quarter, they can change lanes and they can move to the inside. He didn't do that. He lost a little bit of ground right there, and that hurt him a little bit.
But Parker Stevenson, Bruce, handed off to Billy Crystal, and look at Billy go. This kid is some athlete. He hands off a tremendous lead to Chris DeRose for the final lap. ABC way ahead. Donna Mills died. Peter Isaacson moving along now, but way in the lead is Chris DeRose. Look, Bruce, he is running barefoot.
Oh, Howard, I can't believe he's doing this. I've run on this track before. It's a cinder track, and it's got little marbles and little pebbles in it all the time, and it can really hurt the bottom of your feet. I'm surprised. He seems to be struggling a little bit, but no problem.
Came across an easy winner. The big lead built up by Billy Crystal did it. All right, break it up. Congratulations. Chris DeRose, the anchor man. Chris, face this camera. Congratulations, you ran that anchor lap in bare feet.
Yes.
You always run that way?
Makes me pick them up faster.
And the team captain finally came through. It was Gabe Kaplan who put ABC's group ahead. Great running, Gabe.
Well, we're tough. We started the women out first, and they held. And then when our 4 guys started,
Women with that.
we had it easy. Our women were really what wanted first.
Now it's Cheryl Ladd's turn. And Jamie Farr went down on his own.
You got a fastball. I didn't even see it.
Neither did we, Jamie. Cheryl Ladd. She is, of course, Charlie's newest angel, facing the big challenge. And she is an immensely serious young lady. Has a young child. And when you talk to her, you know she's got a sense of where she's at. Let's meet her. I remember seeing you on a movie set once in Orville, California. I had the feeling you were pretty discouraged and maybe ready to quit.
At various times ready to quit, I think, over the 7 years, but it had been a dream for so long, and it had been something I wanted to do for so long, and getting myself out of South Dakota was a major step. You know, there were a lot of people there who said I would never be and never do anything, and a lot of people who were encouraging, and it took the combination of all of those people that got me here, and that, you know, the people that said I couldn't do it.
How much help have you had from your husband, David Ladd, after all, the son of one of the greatest of all Hollywood motion picture stars?
Oh, enormous help. I mean, he's a wonderful person, as you know. He's very together, and he's been in the business for 20 years.
I've been like on a roller coaster ride. I've been up, I've been down, I've been up, I've been down. But that's the business. And that's all I knew. I figured, I mean, I got to tell you that when I was making pictures as a kid, I figured that's what every kid did during the summer. You know, they went off and made a movie.
We have both, of course, in our careers, been at various times ready to toss in the towel, ready to say, forget it, who needs this? It's not fun. But we never did it at the same time. It was either David who was depressed, and I was saying, are you kidding? Or I would say, oh, I can't do it. Let's just go buy a little store somewhere and have 12 kids and just... But it never happened at the same time, so one of us always pulled the other one through the depression and got the other person fired up again about it.
Another facet of Cheryl's talent, she can sing, too. From Beauty to the Beast. Yes, ABC did win the team competition.